I'll hear me okay.
Yeah.
I'll test it.
You don't need a microphone.
So listen, we all know why we're here. We don't need any. We've all been on holiday for a few days, so everybody knows each other. There's no introductions needed. But we thought we'd do the speeches because everyone's a bit nervous before the meal, and then of course we've got another event coming after that as well. So anyway, without further ado, introducing the father of the bride. Give him a warm welcome, Bob. Pretty good at that. You've done that before.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Many times.
Yeah,
Don't have a mic. Eh?
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Me, hello. I'm just here, the warm-up guy, before the other speeches. I'd like to thank everybody for making the journey to witness Lucy and Josh start to their journey. Anyway, the secret to a good happiness, a good marriage, is to keep the humour going and keep laughing together. Lucy, you have made me.
Bob, take your time.
Hurry up, I need a piece. Me and your mum very proud. You look stunning. And Josh, in the words of Bobby V, take good care of my baby. And of course, I'd like to thank Lucy and Josh for their little girl, little darling. So you all raise your glasses. I said it weren't quick. Luce and Josh's future happiness together. Luce and Josh. Lucy and Josh. Thank you very much.
Tell you what, Bob, it's a good job I didn't go any longer. There wasn't that dry eye in the house. Give Bob a round of applause. About that. He wrote that speech on Boxing Day, 2018. He's cried a few times over it. And just before I pass on to our groom that we're on away from, I'd just like to add on Bob's behalf as well and the family, we'd love to welcome you, Josh, to the family. I know you already have a brother and a stepbrother, but on behalf of me and James, we'd also like to consider you as our brother now as well, and we've got you back as well. So anyway, move on to our the man of the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, introduce to Josh, our groom.
Thanks, Bob, for your kind words. They mean a lot to both of us. We would like to thank everybody for travelling to Cyprus to share mine and Lucy's wedding. It means the world to us to have our family and friends here with us on our special day. We really appreciate the effort everyone has made to be here, so thank you all. As most of you will be aware, the wedding should have taken place 2 years ago, but COVID changed plans. Sorry. As I'm sure many of you will know, events like today don't just happen. We've been planning this wedding for well over 3 years. Well, when I say we, I actually mean Lucy, her mum and her sister, who did all the hard work. It's the best thing about being a bloke, is that the wedding seems to have organised itself. But I think we can all agree it's been a fantastic job.
Yes.
Julie and Bob, my new mother and father-in-law, thank you for not only letting me into your lives and your home, but for making me welcome within your family.
Come on, Josh.
I hope I can live up to your expectations you have for a husband for your daughter. And Bob, thanks for very willingly saying yes, but I asked him for Lucy's hand in marriage. On a serious note though, we would both like to thank you for everything that you have done for us, because without your help today this would have been possible. thank you so much for bringing up such an amazing daughter in Lucy. I also want to thank James, Hannah, Pete, Louise for being a part of this journey with us over the past 5 years and making me feel part of the family from the beginning. Mum and Dave, I'm pretty sure everyone here would like to thank you for producing such an incredible son. You both had to put up with me for over the years, and I'm sure we all probably know the times I got on your nerves, but I hope you both know that I'm both proud of me for what I've become. To the best men. I'll start with Dean. Me and Dean go way back, and I have 1,000,001 stories to tell. But it's probably not best to talk about. No, all jokes aside though, I couldn't ask for a better mate than Dean. He's always there for you if you ever need him. Endless missed calls off him every day. He's always there for you whenever you need him. He'll always make you laugh, and he's the joy in a room. So thank you. Oh. Now, Dave. This guy is up there with the best of them in more than one way. He's not just a stepdad to me. He's a father figure that I've always wanted and always needed. He's had a massive part to play in my life and made me the man I am today. And I'll forever be grateful for what you've done for me. You're everything that a dad should be. I can't thank you enough. Don't get me wrong, I've been hard work over the years. Like taking my light bulbs out if I didn't switch the lights on. But in all seriousness, thank you for everything that you've done for me. Now I'm sure everybody will agree that all the bridesmaids look lovely today.
Yeah. They've all done an amazing job at keeping Lucy calm, and they've actually helped her to make it somewhere on time for once. Which I think they all deserve a toast for this. So to the bridesmaids. To the bridesmaids.
Talking of my wife, I'm sure everyone will agree that she looks absolutely beautiful today.
Yeah.
And I'm privileged to have you in my life. We've done so much in the last 5 years. We've had a beautiful daughter in Isla, countless laughs together. We've made lots of great memories, and I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Knowing today is expected to be the best day of our lives, I hope we have many more that are better with our family, and I am excited to see that with you. Now back to the best men, Dave and Dean. For those that know these, they both love to make stories up in their imagination, so please humour them. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today. Thank you.
So Elizabeth, we'll give Josh a big round of applause there. He did well. I know he's worried about it. He was worried about it, but that was fantastic. And what I would say, I agree with you, Josh. I've been lucky enough to be part of this family a long time, and what you are getting in Bob and Julie, a fantastic mother and father-in-law, so amazing. And the other thing I would say is that I always refer to my wife as the long-suffering Mrs. G, and now you've got a Mrs. G as well. So good luck with that. Anyway. we're all looking forward to this now, aren't we? We've got double trouble with two best men, and I know that Dave thinks Dean's a warm-up man for him, but Dean's got his own story. So let's just put your hands together for our first best man, Dean.
Yeah, 1, 2. Right, well, for those who don't know me, Andy's one of Josh's best men. Probably his favourite, as I didn't forget the rings. I've known Josh for quite a while, probably 13 to 15 years. He used to always get me in trouble, didn't he, Louise? I got a little emotional when Josh asked me to be his best man. You wouldn't have seen me be emotional. I had it well. But I really appreciate the opportunity. We did some silly things when we were kids that we can quite not get into right now, but we can laugh at it a bit at time as we're older and we're now men. Lou used to hate it when I turned up at his house to go out with Josh. She never knew if we were coming home or not. But we have grown up, we've had our own kids and started our own families. I've seen Josh go from a young lad into a young man, and I'm proud of him. He's a brilliant dad and a brilliant role model for Isla and soon-to-be twins. He works hard and provides hard for his family, like a proper man and dad should do. Okay, so. Lucy. The first time you met me, I got you in a headlock. I made you cry. I called you a soft cunt. So you must have thought, here, Josh is better, a proper weirdo. But since I've known you, I know you make Josh really happy, and I know he's so proud to now be calling you his wife. And as you can see, he's not stopped crying all day. But just stop talking so much when you're drunk. No, I'm only joking. I can see, and anyone else in this room can see, you're both perfect match for each other, and you make each other happy. I'd just like to thank you both for letting me be a part of your special day, and I wish you nothing but health and happiness for the rest of your lives together. I'd like to raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Gildea.
Knock that out the park.
Well done, Dean. Give him a round of applause. Smashing. Smashed it. Andy even managed to slip us see you next Tuesday in as well. Still got a laugh for it. Amazing. Okay, so we now move on to our next best man. Already been referenced as the worst ever best man in terms of looking after wedding rings. So let's hope he's going to pull it round now with his speech. What I would say, it did give him the benefit of me, Josh, only temporarily used my wedding ring today, and I hope that's a blessing for you, and a good luck charm that I've had my Mrs. G all these years, and if you have as long and happy a marriage as I've had to my Mrs. G, you'll do alright. That's not even much of a drink yet. Anyway, it's not about me. Dave, our next best man. I hope you get yourself comfy, by the way. I've seen this speech. So settle in, maybe get your drinks. I want to joking. Over to you, Dave. Give me a round of applause, Dave.
Any hecklers? Anybody want to get anything off the chest? Anything? No? Okay.
You had one job, Dave.
One job. Hold it out.
Give us a ring when you get in.
I don't know what was more important. Probably the rings. Yeah. So, as most of you will be aware, I was going to say I'm Dave, but I'm the Lord of the Rings. So, no good lord. So, and I'm Joshua's stepdad, and I'm so honoured and privileged that Josh asked me to play two important roles at his wedding, to be one of his best men, and also the father of the groom. On behalf of both families, I would like to warmly welcome each and every one here today on this wonderful occasion. Be you relatives or friends, you've all played some part in positively enriching the lives of Joshua and Lucy. Your presence here today is therefore important to both Josh and Lucy. You have given your precious time, travelled long distances, and made special arrangements to be here to celebrate the wedding of Josh and Lucy. And for that, both families are extremely grateful. I hope you have a lovely time so far, continue to have a fantastic time as the day and evening goes by. I have to say, all the bridesmaids look wonderful and have done an excellent job in doing their part of this special day. Indeed, the bridesmaid are only eclipsed by Lucy herself, who I'm sure you'll all agree looks absolutely amazing. Now for my best man speech. Sorry, Josh. Actually, this has been cut in half, this. No, no. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anyone here amongst us today who's feeling nervous, apprehensive, and maybe a little bit queasy of thought of what lies ahead, it's probably because you just married Josh. Now, I know from personal experience that it's a difficult task choosing a best man. With Josh, like most things in life, it became most difficult as time went on. His first choice was his funniest friend, but unfortunately he said no. So then he thought he'd choose his cleverest friend, but again, unfortunately, the offer was declined. At the third attempt, he turned to his most handsome friend, but sadly, there was a no yet again. And at this point, as you can imagine, Josh was getting pretty desperate. That's when my phone rang. And to be honest, hearing Josh's quivering voice on the phone, I decided I couldn't possibly turn him down for a fourth time. Hey, I didn't get that off the internet, that's my own words, that.
He got me.
Whilst doing my research about Best Man speech, I came across some important information about marriage and would like to pass it on to you both. So Lucy, would you like to place your hand on the table, please? Any? You pay, when you want. That's one. Yeah. Josh, can you place your hand on top of Lucy's? And I'm told that this is the last time you'll have the up hand to make the most of it. I was laughing at these jokes myself last night. Fantastic. It's all working out to plan now. So I have a few messages to read out from those who couldn't make it today. So, dear Lucy, it was nice while it lasted, but I guess we'll have to call it a day now that you're married. From Leonardo DiCaprio. It gets worse from here, sorry. Dearest Josh, thanks for the weekends lazing by the pool. I do hope you have made the right choice. Much love, Michael Barrymore. Because there's a joke in that himself, he's in a pool. Anyway, but... Now for the serious part. I have three amazing sons, and I'm very proud of them all. Joshua is the eldest, and has always led by examples for his brothers. Joshua is a big lad, full of tattoos, which can look intimidating to anybody that doesn't know him. But to anyone who knows Josh, knows that his heart is even bigger, and he's so caring, and both Lou and I are blessed to have Joshua as our son. On a personal note, since Joshua and his brother Taylor became part of my life when Josh was just 10 years old, I have watched them grow from a boy to a man. And not just any man, Josh is the most hard-working, loving and caring man I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, and he'll always be there for anyone who needs him. He has a beautiful, caring nature, and he's always thinking about others. You are a considerable, loyal, and love your family more than anyone else. You are a fantastic son, and a much-loved brother, and a great mate of mine. And I know you'll go a long way in life, and I'm so happy that you found the person you will share this journey with. He has supported me during some very difficult times, and always turned up when I've needed him. Even dragging himself out of bed late at night to meet me in the pub because I was drinking very alone. I'm very young. Yeah. And took me home to ensure I was safe. This is the kind of person that Josh is. Age 3. 14. That's just the introduction then. You often wonder, as a parent, just how well your children will turn out. And you wonder what sort of life decisions they will make, especially those that you have no control over, what friends they will choose, who they will pick as a partner to share their life with, will that person love and care for them as well as you would, will you approve? Then there comes a moment in every man's life when he meets that special someone. Well, for what it's worth, Josh, your mum and I think you've made an excellent choice in Lucy. So Lucy, may I welcome you to the family.
God help you.
I remember the first time you was introduced to us by Josh, and you was clearly very nervous. Now there's like a pattern in there now. We all went out for drinks, and by the end of the evening you just fit into our family, and we knew you just could be the one for Josh. We've shared many laughs and many tears. Mainly my laughs and your tears. You share similar traits to Josh that make you both compatible. You are loving, reliable, and compassionate, and absolutely crap at money management. You have given us an absolute beautiful granddaughter in Isla, and later this year we welcome the extension to your family into this world, the twins, David and Davina. I don't know where they get the inspiration for names, I really don't. What? Well, I've just made it up. I had to come up with some names. David 1 or David 2. Davina 1, David 2.
Sorry, Reggie.
You are a fantastic mum, and we know you will make a fantastic daughter-in-law. You clearly love Josh and Isla, and will always look after them. What more could a parent want for their son and their grandchildren? Thank you, Lucy, for being such a big part of our family. We love you more than you will ever know. It's layered, this. I've done it in layers. This is a point where I try and offer some fatherly advice and wisdom. As if I've not done that for many years. So. Louise and I love you both unconditionally, and we are so proud of you both. Getting married is a journey of a lifetime. It's when you find your soulmate and you make a promise to that person that they'll always be your soulmate. It was once said that getting married is having a successful marriage is like falling in love over and over again with the same person. If you pursue your marriage with love and compassion and understanding, you'll be on your way to that journey of a lifetime. Marriage is ultimately a partnership based on these key values. So if you always keep in mind, your marriage will be a long, happy and a successful one. There are a few important people from the guest list that I feel I must mention. And that's Lucy and Nana's grandpa, who due to health was unable to travel. And also Joshua's nan Christine, who sadly passed away 7 years ago. However, I'm sure that she will be so proud to see her grandson finally become a man and marry someone who makes him very happy and has also given him a beautiful daughter. So in toast and absent family and friends today, please raise your glasses. To absent family and friends.
Absent family and friends.
I'm sure you'll all agree that the restaurant is an exceptional venue for the continuation of our celebrations today. And I would like to record our thanks to the wedding event team and all the staff who have been busy delivering such a superb event to us today. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly been an honour delivering this speech to you. So please join me in raising your glasses to the happy couple, the bride and groom, Josh and Lucy.
Josh and Lucy.
Thank you.
Massive round of applause there, by the way.